I did give you guys a heads up that this was going to be happening. And I took off today specifically for this. Aside from needing a little time to myself with the forced overtime for the past 3 months. But you know. It just is. It just freaking is at this point, so. But welcome. It's Pokemon Day. And Pokemon is like me. In its 30s now. So that's something. That is something. Nice fit. Well, it's almost like you should be looking at the thumbnail and being like, oh, that's the reason why. This is my Pokemon deco. Like, this is if I was in the Pokemon universe, this is what I would frickin' look like. Even have the Z ring to prove it. So, where'd I get it? Back in the olden times when my sister was super into cosplay, she made it. So, oh, but Pokemon is an old man just like me. Wonderful. It's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what we're going to be experiencing today. I have my guesses, and as far as like, I need to move Streamlabs over here so I can look at you guys a little bit better. As far as my own predictions as to what I'm going to be expecting today, as far as the 30th is concerned, with it being the 30th anniversary, it's going to have to be pretty big, and by pretty I mean it's going to have to be freaking huge. So, what do I expect to see coming out of this? I feel we're going to get at least like one more trailer for Pokopia, despite it having its little treehouse event either yesterday or a couple days ago, something like that. So, I do expect that. Probably that would be like a good opener or something, as far as game content is concerned. I know we're going to be getting a lot more information and a bit of a breakdown of what Pokemon Champions is going to be like. So that's gonna please a lot of the VGC people. I'll be curious because, well, I'm not too attuned with the VGC stuff. I mean, I'm still here to support it and everything, but I'm not the best at it. So, it'll be curious to see what that's looking like. I am hoping, though, and this is kind of like a far stretch. I've kind of been told, oh, don't expect it, but I'm still gonna hold on to it. Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gales of Darkness coming to the GameCube emulator on the Switch too. At least getting a release date for those, if not Shadow dropped right then and there. That would be interesting. It's not going to change anything going forward with today. We're still going to be playing Fire Red later on, after the fact. Thank you, Subspace. You just got paid. You don't say. You don't freaking say. So, that's one possible thing that they're going to show off. I also think that we might get either like a little bit of a tease or just a full-on trailer for possibly Black and White getting remade. I feel like we're in a comfortable position where we're going to do that. I think they'll even go further beyond that, and they might just also bundle it together with Black 2 and White 2, just for the sake of simplicity. Would not be surprised on that front, but I would be hella excited for it. I played the shit out of Black and White. Never got Black and White 2, though. Well, I guess I should say, I played the shit out of White. That was the version I got. So, but I never played White 2. I never did. Which, in hindsight, was a mistake. It was a choice, and it wasn't the correct choice. So, it'll be interesting if they do that. Bundle them together and remake them. I know for a fact, just because it's the 30th, it's Pokemon Day. They usually do this. We will get the tease, the starter reveal, and the region reveal, and the names for the 10th generation of Pokemon. I know for a fact that's going to be pretty much the closer for this. If patterns can be recognized and we just know how this works, that's what we are going to be probably expecting at the end, is a Gen 10 reveal. These are safe bets for me. Could be wrong, though. You know me, I always like to be pleasantly surprised and proven wrong. That keeps me on my toes. I kind of want to say, though, there's going to be something big, though. Something big as far as reveals are concerned. It's the 30th anniversary. You kind of have to go big with this one. It's not just an obligation, it's a moral duty to do so. God help us when Pokemon reaches its 50th anniversary. I will be such an old man by then. By old, I mean I will be 53. So. But I'll still be here playing Pokemon. What are some things that you guys probably think will be shown that I didn't mention, that you would like to see? Which one of you is going to be like, I want a new Pokemon Rangers game? And people will be thinking like, why? Because I never got to play the, what I like to call the GameCube Pokemon Stadium games either. Never got to play those. I tried to Dolphin emulate them, but that didn't work out so well. So it would be interesting to actually be able to play them for realsies this time around. may be able to catch Ho-Oh and Lugia. Please let us catch them in the post-game. It's possible, depending on which game in particular. If this is Generation 10 or if it's Black and White Remastered. I don't know. Just gonna lurk. Fair enough. There's just gonna be a lot of... There will be a lot of, looking into this stuff. That much is for dang certain. I don't know how long we will be breaking it down, but, oh, you mean the ports for Fire Red and Leaf Green? I don't know. We will have to see about... We'll have to see about that. Because again, I never played through all of those either. That was back in my Diamond and Pearl days, and I just more or less game sharked the results for Diamond and Pearl. Not my proudest moment, but did lead to a funny I have a legit Darkrai moment. So do you still have the sponsor for Raycon? Yeah, the video's still up, so there's still that. It was a one and done thing though. That was the agreement on that. So now the question is just whether or not they'll come back for that. Give me round 3 essentially. But that's neither here nor there. Today is Pokemon. Today is all about Pokemon. A new Pokemon Coliseum would be awesome. And I don't think we're going to get a new Coliseum game. That's what Champions is more or less being. And I wouldn't really call it a Coliseum game. That would be more in the line of a Stadium-esque game. Just more or less a 3D battle sim. You've been needing new earbuds. Well, go to the, find that, the most recent Raycon video that I have, and follow the links there. You'll be able to find something there, Subspace. You did get paid after all, so you might be able to get something nice. Well, Pokemon Coliseum I never got to play either. That's why I'm kind of hoping that they do. Well, I know it's going to happen eventually. Like, both of them are going to come to the GameCube emulator on the Switch. So, when they do show up, I am going to definitely play them. And in all of their janky glory. Because, the third generation of Pokemon was what I like to call my my dark time with Pokemon. It was the era where I really just kind of fell off the franchise. I never grew up playing the games. I never had any of the games aside from Pokemon Stadium. That was the one singular Pokemon game that I had growing up. I didn't have... Well, I had a Game Boy, but for some odd reason, never got any of the original Pokemon games. I never got Pokemon Red or Blue. I never got Pokemon Gold, Silver, or Crystal. I didn't get any of them. On top of that, I never owned a Game Boy Advance. Because I didn't need it at the time. And as far as the anime was concerned, I was attuned with the first generation, slightly attuned with the second, and for some odd reason just never freaking watched the third gen. That's why I do say Hoenn was like the dark era. It wasn't until I got my DS and saw Pokemon Diamond that I was like, I want to get into this. I want to play a Pokemon game for realsies this time. And the rest was history. Me and Turtwig running off to go find Dialga. That's how it went for me. Does Nightbot still need a link to your YouTube? Nightbot's still chugging around. Just does it exclusively for YouTube now. Screw Twitch. I'm gonna stop the music. It's gonna get eerily quiet now, but that's how it's gonna go. Just so that I'm prepared for when things happen. We're 7 minutes out from the 30th. Which will be fun. We'll be doing the reverse setup as well. Gen 4 was my start. Amen, Liam. Amen. That's where I got my true to form start. So it'll be nice that when I start playing Fire Red that we start proper, as if it were my first time. Do my best to make the decisions that I would have back in the day. And before anybody asks, no, I'm not doing a Nuzlocke for it. I'm not one for trying to strategize what my what my experience is going to be. I just want to be able to enjoy the run and not have to stress and micromanage everything. I want to have fun. I don't want to suffer through it. Maybe another time I will try a Nuzlocke, but this time around, I just want to re-experience the game, as it were. What's your favorite Pokemon back then? Still Magnemite, or was it a different starter? It was always Magnemite. Magnemite's been there since the beginning, and he'll be there at the end. That is for damn certain. Well, your cousin did a very smart thing there, Spark. They made the correct choice. Back when I was but a wee lad. Yep, I mean, 30 years ago at the very least. I've always been the Pokemon nerd in my family. My brother's favorite Pokemon has always been Charmander, and that has not changed at all. My sister's always been the fan of the Ponyta line. She's just really into horses, so that was a shoo-in for her. She's gotten really into Pokemon Sleep, though, and has basically been using that game to understand what kinds of new Pokemon have been out there. She does, unfortunately for her, she is not as attuned to it as I am, and is unable to determine which Pokemon are of which generation anywhere past 2. And it's unfortunate for her on that front, because there's going to be so many more that she's going to need to encounter. I need to loan her back my 3DS so that she can play Pokemon Y proper. She absolutely fell in love with Dedenne, so I'm in a position where I could be like, here, go get your own Dedenne and actually use it for realsies. I'm curious, though, with Generation 10. I wonder what the theme is going to be. Are we going to go back to colors? Is it going to be objects? Is it going to be phenomenon? What is going to be the overall theme, and what country are they going to be trying to pick apart this time? Generations 1 through 4 were different sections of Japan. Gen 5 was the United States, specifically New York. Generation 6 was France. Gen 7 was Hawaii. Gen 8 was Britain. And Gen 9 was Spain. So where are we going to go? Where are we going to go next is the question. If I will call this right now and get it on camera right now. If Pokemon decides that the next where's the Australian gen? Might be Gen 10. Who knows? But I will say this. If for whatever freaking reason, that Pokemon decides that Generation 10 is going to take place in not Italy, I know one guy that is going to absolutely lose his goddamn mind. And I say this because I play a tabletop RPG themed after Pokemon with a group of friends from Puckle Podcast. And our first campaign that we ever did, our DM, Linian, he made an entire home region based off of Italy. It was called the Blazer region. And if Pokemon decides that Generation 10 is going to take place in Pokemon Italy, he's going to pull his hair out. And I will probably hear him screaming all the way from the West Coast. It's going to be freaking hilarious. It's going to be, and then there's going to be 3 other people who are part of the group. They're just going to be giving skeptical, shifty eyes to each other. It's going to be so freaking funny. Probably not outer space, but we already got Pokemon who can control time and space. Well, we also got Deoxys. And Porygon 2 was designed specifically for outer space travel. So it's not to say that we can't do space. It would just be a bit of a tall order. And if anything, a space-themed Pokemon game would have to be some sort of spin-off, not part of the main line. That's what I've seen and how Pokemon operates and what the Pokemon Company actually does. That's what I would probably say that they would do. If they were going to make a space-themed one, it would be a spin-off, not a main series. Not to say that a main series Pokemon game can't explore the idea of outer space travel, but it wouldn't be the main focus. It would be a plot point in that somewhere down the line, but you would still be ground-based in that region. But let's get ourselves ready, because I really want to see what Pokemon is packing here. I really, really want to know what to expect down the line. It's the 30th. You go big. You don't have a choice in the matter. So, I will be curious to see exactly what to expect going down the line here. God, my wrist is so freaking fat to have the Z ring on. We're just going to mute that because we know. I mean, I know I'm not multi-streaming on Twitch anyway to stop the music from playing and then getting copyright struck on that, but better safe than sorry on that. And we will see what's going to happen this year for Pokemon in about 30-ish seconds. So hold on to your butts. It's going to get crazy. Because I know I said it. You go big or go home for your 30th anniversary. And with one of the biggest money-making franchises out there, now in the 30s, who the hell knows what we're going to expect here today? But we will find out right now. Good luck, everyone. So back all the way in 1995, Game Freak made a little game for a little handheld. And didn't frickin' stop. Because it just was so frickin' good for everybody. Nintendo saw the opportunity and they were like, yeah, we've got something on our hands right now. Let's do it. It's crazy. We've come so far.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day.
Mm-hmm.
This is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first released in Japan.
Yep.
Marking the beginning of the Pokémon series.
Yep.
In those first 2 titles, 151 Pokémon made their appearance. Now, A total of 1,025 Pokémon have been discovered.
And the number keeps growing.
These diverse Pokémon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokémon series' 30th.
Yeah.
A milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you.
You're welcome.
We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokémon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokémon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Oh, I most certainly will. We all will most certainly enjoy the presentation. Oh. What are we doing here? Just a little, basically just an MP3 player for all your retro Pokemon game
I'm Junichi
songs.
Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on this small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
And in typical Pokemon fashion, gotta collect them all. Unless they all come in one box, then done.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
Interesting.
The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their
Which
fellow
we will
competitors
know more
battle
about
in
later in the
Pokemon
show.
Trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final
They're
matches
actually
of
gonna do
these
stuff
games
with
will be
Unite.
held at the Chase Center,
Interesting.
an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store.
And spending all of your money on all of the product because we know you will because you will.
At a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
Hey, there's your space theme right there.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Well, to those that will experience it, I hope you guys have fun. Now for TCG stuff, what do we got? What do we have going on as far as TCG is concerned? The future awaits. Okay, I don't know what that means, but go for it. Just a new TCG set by the looks of things for people to scalp the hell out of.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow.
This is the 10th year anniversary of
We also
Pokemon
have a
Go.
promo code to share.
Boy howdy, to be there on the day it was released was insane. Now,
Here. we
get the retro Pokemon Red character for Pokemon Masters EX. Okay.
Let your curiosity shine. Like a twinkling star.
Alright. And Ogerpon and Terapagos are joining as well.
Pokemon
Cool.
Masters EX.
Cool. Meanwhile, Poke Cafe. You know, that game. Never really played this one. Tried a little, didn't really get into it, but pop off if you do. As far as Pokemon Sleep is concerned, oh, we got Mew. My sister knows that one. Which means Mewtwo's gonna not be far behind. The Mew missions. Oh, begin tonight. And then Latios and Latios are gonna be in there somewhere. Cool.
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
Yeah, we knew this.
The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate
Cool,
in
I've
the
got
event
3
to
new
unlock their
birds to
Unite
punch with Metagross. Got it.
And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
The Johto
Don't
starters.
miss what's coming.
Got it. An Electrode volleyball tournament. In Unite. Okay. For me personally, give me something to latch on to here. I'm happy for all the other stuff that's going on here, but there's nothing really too much for me specifically to grab onto. Just a lot of stuff that I know a lot of other people are going to be happy for. Case in point, TCGP. It's fine and dandy, but a little something more, please. Here comes a little something more, please. I frickin' called it. We're getting the frickin' we're getting the Coliseum games. Damn it. I said it was gonna happen. We got Gale of Darkness. But do we get Coliseum as well? We have at least one of them. So this will be interesting. In all of its glorious jank. But I mean, this wasn't that difficult of a call. This was an inevitability. When the GameCube emulator was first shown, Gale of Darkness was one of them on the list. It was only when. So yes, March 2026.
Hello,
We get
everyone.
to start
I'm
there
Utsunomiya
too.
from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional
The
updates
COO.
as we share the latest news on our games.
Okay.
First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Which are technically out
The
right
Pokemon
now.
Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan,
Uh-huh.
were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Yeah.
Today, These games have been made available to play once more as download exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
Okay.
This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
Freaking mark
Next,
on my
we
wrist
have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Okay, this one I know everyone in the Puckle scene has been wanting to know more about. What are we technically looking at here with Champions? And how am I going to get my ass handed to me? Because I am not a good battler by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, we got Mega Evolution mixed in there. But the curious question was, are they mixing anything else in, like any other gimmicks? Because yeah, we got Mega Evolution, we know that. It's all the new ones that were shown off in Legends ZA. But do we have anything else going on? Comes out in April. The mobile version comes out later in the year. Ooh.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game.
We're getting more?
The newest title in the Pokemon series.
Okay.
Please take a look at this video.
I thought we were done. I thought we were done. Yeah. We know about Mega Dimension, but what more is there? You have piqued my interest. What's going on here, Pokemon? Okay. Are you going to show us that Garchomp that we haven't been able to see yet? I think that's what you're about to do here. Yep, the new Garchomp that we never got to get a good look at. There it is. What's your deal here, Mega Garchomp Z? Everyone complained about how regular Mega Garchomp was absolute ass. So how do we get? I forgot about that with Mega Dimension.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes.
Ah, cool.
After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
Okay.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Okay. Pokopia is how they pronounce it, not Pokopia. Pokopia. I will play this game. I will definitely give this one a look. Because it's just weird enough that I'm interested. Oh, Rotom. It's Rotom time, baby! New Rotom, who dis? Sup, bud? Stereo Rotom.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom?
Yeah.
Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
DJ Rotom.
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
This game just looks so silly. And I love it.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music.
Cute.
Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
Okay.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up.
You can tell by that vacant look in their eyes.
Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook?
That's a good question.
Huh?
Oh, it's
That's
freaking Greedent. There's only one Pokemon that knows his food stuff. The fact that in my tabletop Pokemon game that I have a Greedent that is
A Greedent
an
appeared.
absolute chonk master
It
over
sounds
here.
like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
I'll call him Baston because that's what
Chef
his name
Dente
is.
can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
Okay.
In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are.
I'm gonna be so
someone
busy with
here,
all these
too.
Pokemon games.
But where's the last one?
Ah,
Whoa!
Cheater.
You can transform into objects too.
so you can play prop hunt
That was a
essentially. Got
fun
it.
Game of hide and seek. By working together, you could even build something this big.
Now it's starting to take on. Now it's starting to take on more of a look of like it's not just Animal Crossing; it's
Together,
Minecraft
you can
essentially
develop
too.
a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
It really do be feeling like
New
Minecraft at this
encounters
point.
may await you as well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
Okay, good. We got Magnemite in the game.
Welcome
It's already
to
10 out of 10.
Pokemon.
We'll buy. Can't transform into
Pokemon.
Magnemite. We're good.
Available on March 5th.
Definitely will get. Definitely will get. What do we got next, though?
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th. We
Gotcha.
hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up.
We'll see what we do with it.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
Okay.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Kind of a short one, but let's see. Let's see where we go from here. That was Johto, that was Hoenn, we're in Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola, Galar, Paldea, and now where do we go now? What am I looking at here? Here we go, boys. Here we frickin' go. Ladies and gentlemen, Generation 10. Let's see what we got here. This looks very tropical. It looks beautiful as well. But where are we specifically? And here are our starters. Look at him! Look at the bird! Brout! Look at the dog! Pombon! Look at the lizard! Gekwa! Welcome to wherever this is. I think I already... There's an entire underwater section. Okay. This is Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. Okay, the leaks were true. Gen 10 coming out in 2027 with Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. Lest we forget the storms. All right. I mean, we knew this was going to be how it ends. Like, this is how the presentation was going to end. We were going to get Gen 10 reveals. So I want to get a better look at those starters, but this region looks beautiful. And I know what everyone's going to be thinking. It's like, this is what Pokemon should have looked like the whole time. It's like, you still play the games and you still have fun with them. I'm down with this. I'm curious to see where it's going. But let's get a better look at these starters. And which one I'm probably going to pick. I already have a solid pick right out of the gate. But so we've got the Grass Bird, which will probably either evolve into Grass Flying or some other, probably, I mean, if Rowlet was anything to go off of, Grass Ghost is even in there as well. But it would be way too freaking early to say exactly what their final typings would be. We've got Brout, we've got Pombon, and we've got Gekwa. I always want to say Gekakwa, but no, that's not what it is. It's Gekwa. That's how I would pronounce it. So let's get a better look at that. Let's get a better look at these. Brout. It's a bird sprout. Do you get the pun here? We've got Pombon, which is probably going to be the one that I'm starting off with. It looks adorable. I can't wait for it to fully evolve and bite my face off. Because it goes from a Pomeranian to a freaking Rottweiler pit bull mix or something. And then Gekwa as well. We'll get a better look. Give each of them their time in the sunlight here. I have a sneaky. I know of a few people that are probably going to pick Gekwa as their starter. Not so much of Brout, but there's going to be. I think as far as the starters are concerned, I think Pombon is probably going to be the preferred favorite. I mean, it looks like a good boy. It looks like a good girl. You want to pat the dog. That's what we were trained to do at this point. But yeah, the leaks were correct with it being Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. But no doubt, they're going to do something with a mix in that as far as the legendaries are concerned, because you could hear a storm brewing on the horizon. So there is that. There is that we would need to contend with. We are put into an interesting position here. Because, I mean, these are the first Pokemon games that are coming out onto the Switch too. Like the first main series Pokemon games. I don't know, one of you was looking for a Lugia and Ho-Oh. This might be one where backwards compatibility might lend it to both of them to showing up. Don't quote me on this or say that I actually know what's going on here. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I mean, you know, Tornadus and Thunderous are going to have to be in here somewhere as well. Literally wind and storm. IGN's going to have an absolute freaking fit with this one. Too much water everywhere. Then don't get the Waves version if you want to maintain what little sanity you have left, my guy. But I knew this was how it was going to. I knew this is how the presentation was going to end. We were going to get our first reveal of what Generation 10 is going to look like. We were going to get our first look at the starters, and that was about it. As far as the opener with Pika Dad and Pika Mom over here, I don't know if this is just two new Pikachu forms, if this is a new gimmick of sorts. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these two. What I can say for certain is, if they are usable Pokemon in the game, I will not be using them because I'm not a Pikachu kind of guy. I'm the Magnemite guy. So I have my electric coverage intact, and I get a plus on the steel as well. But the trainers are looking a lot more stylized as well. Something else that I was noticing, though, mode of transportation. Either that is one chonky Switch 3 on this kid's back, or that is either that is a chonky Switch 3 that they have, one heck of a Pokedex that they're lugging around, or that's some sort of holotech surfboard for traversing around the wind and the waves. It's an air board and a water board at the same time. For a second here, I thought we were going to be going into Alola 2 Electric Boogaloo, but this could just simply be Caribbean themed as well. I wouldn't be, or even like Indonesian, like Oceania style as well. Clearly not Australia, and clearly not Italy. So something close to the equator, tropical island looking region. We didn't get a confirmation of what the name of this region is, though. So that'll be. I don't think it would be too much of a tip of the hand to say, oh, this is what the region is called, and this is what the region is based off of. That doesn't really go in the lines of like, ooh, we're spoiling too much. No, it's just where. So, a little disappointed that we didn't get confirmation of what region we're in, but, beggars can't be choosers. But this game looks gorgeous. Like, this just looks like a beautiful game. I think we finally have gotten to grips with how to portray a open world Pokemon game. I think they've finally figured it out. It took them 3 tries to do it, but they finally figured it out. Which I'm all for. You gotta let them cook. You gotta do a little bit of testing, trial and error. Pokemon of the Caribbean. Oh, the jokes will write themselves, Spark. The jokes shall write them frickin' selves. We love to see it. We love to see it. I'm tempted to hop into the Pokemon call, or the Pokemon call, the Puckle chat, just to see what everybody else is up to, and just get their general, just because they're more knowledgeable in Pokemon than I ever will be. This is their bread and butter, so I might just... You're going to be hearing a lot more people, so bear with me on this. We may pop in for a little bit, just see how they're holding up, and go from there. So, brace yourselves.
Like, new movie, nothing, surprisingly, no new mobile game. Like,
Yeah.
There's just new stuff for the mobile games.
Oh, hey, Viger.
All in all, not a lot of new stuff, really.
I was wondering, like, wait, why am I hearing your voice in the morning?
I told you I took today off specifically for this. It was just whether or not I was going to hop into the call after the fact. But I like how I was half right with the.
Wind and Waves is launching in Brazilian Portuguese. Is it based on like Brazil?
No, it's clearly Southeast Asia.
Well, my
Southeast Asia?
My chat was saying
100%. I don't know exactly where. I would guess probably somewhere around like Thailand
Fiji.
or.
I learned that it's clearly South Dakota. And I'm like,
South Dakota, but the ice caps have all melted, so that explains all the water everywhere.
Yeah, the Great Lakes have become the Great Sea.
I'll say this. Somebody in my chat has been saying Pokemon of the Caribbean, so there's that possibility as well.
That's funny.
Yes.
The flowers and things are all very indicative of like
all right, kitty cat, come here.
Somewhere between. I'm gonna guess it's probably either the Philippines or Thailand or something like
somewhere in like the Oceania area.
Yeah.
So now that it's officially revealed, there was a leak that was like, this is supposed to be the entirety of like from Taiwan down to like New Zealand, like that whole chunk of the thing. So
I'm noticing one thing very, very strange.
Where's Australia?
No. I'm gonna put it in voice share. But this shot, as it panned out.
Is it the cloud that looks like a thing?
That is a Gyarados cloud, yeah.
Yeah, let's say regional Gyarados, maybe.
That's more flying.
Nothing will
Stealth Gyarados.
Like I was looking at that, but by the end, it doesn't look like a Gyarados. Like the cloud morphs.
Yeah,
and it looks a little different.
Yeah.
Well, then you start hearing a storm coming in, so
Yeah.
You dive underwater.
Who knows?
Holy shit, Luke.
Who knows what that's going to be about?
Hey, I'm stunned that nothing about that surprised me very much. Right up until they said 2027, and I got completely clotheslined.
Yeah.
I love the underwater. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the
Can I have
You mean I
Subnautica
have to
be
live
Pokemon?
for a whole year?
Gross.
Gross. I have to wait till next Pokemon Day for this? Unacceptable.
It
I
had
am
better
happy that
be
they.
really early next year. I don't want to wait till November of next year.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I am happy that
that's
these
almost 2 years
spots look
as
a
far as
little
I'm
different.
concerned.
No, it's probably going to be November. I do not imagine them trying to do a mainline game release in like March.
They want to
They
line
can
it
do
up.
the summer.
for a bit.
They'll
I'm
line
gonna
it up for
carry
the
on do
they'll
some
line it
work.
up for the
I'll catch you
holiday
guys later.
season.
See,
I
can see it being a
no, I
January,
don't
so-
think they'll. It's got to be an October release.
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
because
no,
of
there's-
them buying
I
pallets.
could see it being Pokemon Day next year. I could see it.
At the
That too.
earliest, just because of how financial quarters work, they
Yeah.
can push July to catch the end of summer.
Yeah, their fiscal year
Or
and
they
stuff.
can do November for the safe Christmas
Yeah, I was
release window.
I was saying they would line this up
I
for a
would
Christmas
be
release.
shocked if it was anything other than late October.
Yeah.
Or late October, early November.
Yeah.
They haven't deviated from that for a mainline release, including the fucking Diamond and Pearl remakes. In, I don't know. I think the last one that launched outside of that was a Gen 5 stateside. And that was a split, that was a staggered release.
I know Gen 4 was like April, I think.
Yeah, but it came out that year at that time in Japan, and then it was just delayed, 6 months.
Yeah, that was
Have
back
they
in
for its
shown
English
the
release.
art of the starters yet anywhere?
It'll probably be up in a few minutes.
Do we even have a name for the region?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
Wind and
We
waves.
know nothing.
At least not yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking on the
wait.
official website for something like the.
Oh, got the art.
Got the art.
Dropped it quick.
Yep, got the art.
Evie's on it.
Yeah.
So how many of us are going to be picking Pombon? Just have to be completely honest.
Possibly.
How many?
I don't
How
know,
many
man.
of us are-
Makes me
Going for
physically
that
ill
fat
looking
tail
at it.
gecko.
Oh, the starter art.
Disgusting.
His head is so wide. God, I love him.
This whole start, all three starters, I'm like, maybe.
The bird's a
this one I don't
little, but I'm gonna give it room to breathe.
Yeah.
The gecko
Yeah.
theme is the most unique design we've gotten in a while for a
Uh-huh.
starter.
Yes.
And the pom pom is just fucking adorable.
Yeah.
And the name helps too.
Yeah.
Mostly the name. The name just being pom pom is fucking funny.
Yeah.
I don't like the. I do
Well,
not like
that-
the grass type. It's Rowlet at home. I don't.
Yeah, we
I
got-
don't
I don't know.
vibe.
It's
Is that
Timu
grass at
Rowlet.
home?
Yeah.
Timu Rowlet.
He's the angry bird.
MG.
He's got like angry bird eyebrows.
And then he evolves and gets super depressed because reality just hit him. So
Okay, what the heck?
I like to think it would be really funny.
Pom Bomb definitely
Look at the
sounds like it's going
lashes
to be
on Gekla,
explosive.
though. Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
When
looks
so
so
they
angry.
said it was April that we were getting champions.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's not bad.
That's about what I expected.
I'm just surprised we didn't get more information about how it works.
Yeah, I
Like,
put
what's all
specifically
in
on my
this
bingo
thing?
card Champions Deep Dive because
Yeah, there's
I've-
nothing.
Oh no, they'll do it. They'll do a
that was
presents for
honestly
that.
the
Yeah.
most expected thing was like, hey, here's how it kind of works.
Yeah,
Coming in April.
Here's what to
Yeah.
expect with what's all the up and up with this. But I guess they'll save that for closer to the summer, make its own thing, and go from there. That's no
So do I do mystery gifts?
Can get the
I
guard
will
shop.
try to make some icons for this here in a minute.
Oh yeah, it is
for each
special
of them.
distortion detected. You do have
And
to
I'll
grab a
drop it
mystery
in the
gift.
staff
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Proto Gen 2 mon.
I'm just Lenny, this is I directed this towards my chat for you specifically, but I was like, if we know we're gonna get Gen 10, if they place it in Italy, Lenny's gonna pull all of his hair out.
Yep.
I don't have much left, guys.
We're running out of time. Dude. We're running out of time.
All right, unidentified megastone detected. Let's go over and grab it.
I mean,
do I have anything resembling an ice type?
Did they say if that?
I mean, it's pure dragon. So
Wait, it's pure dragon?
it's pure dragon.
So just throw a fairy
Oh,
type
that
at it.
I guess that makes sense.
Oh, they even dropped some art for the
It's floating.
costume
See,
Pikachus.
it's shed itself of anything to do with
Oh,
the
they're
ground.
tan as
It is
fuck.
ascended.
They dropped art for
I don't
Pika
have
Dad
any
and
donuts.
Pika Mom.
No.
Did they say
I
if the Mega Garchomp thing is that like a limited time event, or can you just like do it whenever?
It's probably an indefinite.
They didn't have any limited time thing. They just had it.
It's just
Okay,
an,
cool. 'Cause I still haven't gotten to the DLC.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you've got time. I'm sure it's like the Magirna thing on the 3DS where it's like, yeah, you have to connect to the internet, but you can get it whenever.
Okay, good.
It's actually the Magirna is even simpler because you don't even have to have the internet. You just need to have the 10 special scans. So you don't even need the 3DS to talk to the internet. You can just do it on your own.
Oh.
That's nice.
Where's my goddamn iPad? I'm gonna draw these starters.
Oh, the fucking super
I just realized.
I was
something.
getting ready to
I just
say I
realized something. Give
gotta
me a
start
sec,
working
guys.
on the icons for them.
Where is the?
I'm just
It
trying
looks
to
like
keep
it's
up
a
with the
1-star raid or 1-star fight. So it looks like as soon as you get into the DLC, you'll be able to fight this thing.
Click.
I just realized something. Why Brout is a bit of a problem. Give me 1 second. I'll. Oh no.
Yeah, I also don't like his name.
Brow. Oh, they literally put eyebrows in its name.
And Sprout.
I was
yeah.
saying Bird Sprout, but yeah, that's that too.
Okay, official X post. Exclusively for Switch 2. Yep. Okay, yeah.
I
Nothing.
was hoping they would announce a special edition system for this too.
Yeah,
that might happen closer to launch though.
What the fuck is that character?
For champions?
Look at a character for champions. What the fuck is that, Matt? Like,
what?
No, he's living his best life.
The best man?
They went with the WWE style, man. Like
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a beautiful man, and I have a coat like that, so I'm fine.
oh, that's cool. So if you just put the Kanto
I can
starters
cosplay that
from
man.
ZA into home, or if you put the ZAs into home and then put them into champions, you get the Mega Stone.
Oh,
so
sweet.
Greninja Delphox, that's not Floette.
So
Did they announce home yet for that? Or?
No, they did. Well, they said it's gonna happen. They didn't give us a date, which I'm actually
Yeah, no, there's no doubt.
I'm shocked they didn't tell us ZA will have home stuff at this point.
So like nothing's happening today. It's just announcements
No,
for things that are happening.
No, you got the best games in the world: Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah.
Nobody
There's that.
complained about those.
Go spend money.
Ports,
So I
you get that and Garchomp.
I need
Aren't
to
you
say
excited
this.
for more Kanto?
I would rather jump.
Guys, like, come on now.
I need to say this before I post this. The Pikachu's there. I'm canonically calling them Pika Dad and Pika Mom. So
Yeah.
that's
I hope there are professors. I hope there are professors. Let's be real right now.
Oh my god!
Oh,
if they
that'd be
are,
hilarious.
That would be
funny.
hilarious.
I do want to.
Hey there,
I do
kiddo.
want to see a
I
bunch of
turned myself into a
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
All right, and then now I'm posting this in the VC chat because I can't help but see the problem.
Yeah.
I was
Where
like,
are these pictures?
where have I seen this bird before? I'm like, oh,
there it is. That's it.
Well, no,
Yeah.
the real one is this one that was posted in general. If I can
The Angry Bird.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, Angry Bird. Yeah, like it's literally the Angry Bird.
I mean, it's
It's
just
the fucking
comparing
icon, but
birds,
green.
but I
The
find
Pikachu's are so tan. Oh my god.
yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
they are.
They're gonna have a fire
Heavy
resist
cane.
built
So
in.
funny.
God, what would happen if they get even
Oh.
darker when they're the shiny variant?
Because, like, it's so
Wow.
jarring
Bad
when you think
take.
about how the Pikachu at the beginning looks, and then you look at this photo of him, and it's like, oh, this is like a few shades darker.
Yeah, the only problem is I don't think the Pokemon Company knows how tanned fur works, in that it doesn't.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean?
They weren't furry.
Pokemon.
Look, Rotom Stereo exists now, so
I'm
This is how we
screaming.
find out that Pikachu never had fur. It just has a weird leathery skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fur is just tiny,
Are we
tiny
finally
leathery
getting
skin.
sound type?
Little strands of skin poking
No,
out.
it's
the
gonna
other
be
side.
normal.
No, it'll just be
Boomburst.
normal. It'll just be normal, yeah.
I hope normal
It'll
and
just be normal
Boomburst.
Boomburst.
That would be so good.
This is when
Will
you
be
get
normal.
the. This
Oh
is
my
when
God,
you get the
that would be
sound
such a
type.
good Pokemon.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it
That
wouldn't be
would be
normal
so
ghost.
cool.
That's the issue. It would be normal
What?
electric because of how Rotom works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
normal electric with levitate, and
And Boomburst.
It would be like okay Helioptile in a different, like be bulkier Helioptile, I guess.
yeah, bulky Helioptile with an explosion.
With like less coverage.
I'm just
Less coverage?
I just find it funny though.
Yeah,
that we-
Yeah,
like,
Helioptile's
yeah.
coverage is obscene.
I find
It's
it.
fucking disgusting.
Oh,
I
yeah,
also
you're right,
find
you're
it
right.
really funny that we are getting Pokemon, basically Minecraft prop hunt before GTA
Yes.
6.
Minecraft prop hunt.
The second I saw it, like, yeah, you could turn it into a barrel. I was like, oh god.
Everyone in voice was like prop hunt. Prop
Yeah.
hunt. There. We
There
all
it
did
is.
that Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
Just pointing. Oh.
I think that's a thing you can do in the Fortnites too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fortnite.
Gekua's knockoff Sable. I think it's the other way around, unfortunately.
Sable's
Yeah.
garbage.
Damn, I want
It's
that. I want
it's
that
an epic
Pokemon
show.
jukebox.
Oh, the little
Yeah.
jukebox thing that I'm a little concerned about that thing.
It'll get stabbed to hell and back. That's it.
I'm here for it. It's hit clips. It's great.
Yeah.
I literally just found my hit clips jukebox in storage, and I've been trying to dissect it and get it to work again.
Mm-hmm.
I got Britney Spears. I got NSYNC. I got Boys to Town. Let me see.
Yeah.
Who all do I
I'm
have?
just so concerned that it's gonna be one of those things of like, here's these 45 things in here, or here's one of them in the box, and you have to go buy the other like 50.
I think it's all gonna be in there.
I love
Backstreet
the
Boys.
idea
No, they
that
showed the boxes. It
after
includes
They showed
all
the
of
boxes.
them.
25 years,
Oh, it shows all. It has all of
Clips
them
has
in
only
there.
evolved to
Yeah, I think
40
so.
songs.
Yeah, like
It's
on the
it's gonna
box
be a nice
it said.
collector's item.
Oh, yeah, it showed the Game Boy thing, and it said includes 45 discs.
Yeah. So you're good. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
was
will buy
about-
a thing.
I was about to say, it's like, oh, you gotta
okay,
collect them all,
hold
but they're all
on.
in the box, so it's fine.
All right, hey, I'm gonna
It's just a Pomeranian.
Yep.
Pomeranian, yeah. I'm gonna post
There's
this
just a
voice share.
Pomeranian.
There's info on the games to a degree, so the
Where
trainers
is
look
it?
different depending on where you are. It's on the actual, like, I just posted it in voice share.
Oh, it's on a
So
website.
wins you've got
There it is.
the cowboy hat trophy thing. Ways you've got the baseball hat.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe that's actually all there is.
Oh.
Brown
Besides
the
all
blue
those
stick
themes.
Pokemon, Pom Bomb the puppy, and Gekko the water gecko.
Wait, your guy looks different based on the what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just depressing. It just
Wait,
uploaded.
does the game like assign your race based on where you're playing the game?
It assigns your handwear.
Overfitting.
It's hat and what color your other Joy-Con is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
really.
Joy-Con
Yeah, and the
color.
Joy-Con
That's
on the device. Yeah.
So wait, where are you seeing this? I'm on the website.
The website.
You just
If you scroll down,
First,
if you just
Yeah.
scroll down,
look at main characters. Yeah, like
Well, yeah, I'm looking at that, and it shows the.
and if you go
Oh,
down, and
okay.
it shows
Is this no? It
people-
says the outfit you don differs between versions. That's
Yeah,
all it
yeah.
says.
That's what
That's
it
what
was.
we're
I thought you said something about a Joy-Con. I was very lost.
yeah,
Well,
look
you
at
look
his
at
Yeah,
Joy-Con.
look at the hands.
Yeah, his switch thing in his hand.
His Nintendo Switch
look at-
2.
His Switch
The
3
white one turned to
surfboard
His
dark
looking
Sheikah
blue.
Slate.
Okay.
The Sheikah Slate. Oh my
That's
god.
basically what it looks like.
Stop.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh
I've
wait, no, the
you're
Pikachu
not.
have names.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
Chew and Miss Wavy Chew.
Ah!
They're your professor.
They're the professors. They're the professors. I'm still calling them Pika Dad and Pika Mom though. You can't change that for me.
I truly hate
The Windy Chew is gonna call me Sport. I know it.
They're going to talk like Meow.
Hey there,
I love
Sport.
it. Let's go.
I
with
look
it.
at Windy Chew, and the only thing I can think is, man, Jimmy Buffett's been reincarnated already.
How could these
Yeah.
how could these Pikachu be
The main
involved in your
characters
adventure?
have giant switches as their like
Yeah.
utility
Traversal
item.
tool?
I've been
They're
calling
actually
them,
normal
probably have-
size switches, they're just tiny.
I've been calling them
Yeah.
Switch 3s.
Yeah.
I
So-
noticed
Probably
that
like the
the
pocket.
Wavy Chew, her cheeks are pink instead of
Yeah,
red.
that's interesting.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Huh.
you're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's got like makeup on, though. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if she put some sort of like
Yeah.
blush on
Here-
or something for the
Here's
cheeks.
the
This
funny
is your
thing
art
that
teacher trying to look cool for the art
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
just before summer vacation hits,
This is so funny.
they had
Wait,
they
wait,
have the
wait,
potential to
something.
do they had the potential to do something really really funny with this. It's like
Oh
they
my
had-
god,
they have
dress the
both the-
necklace.
they have both these Pikachu in as characters in the game, and they finally introduce voice acting, and it's Ryan Reynolds
more.
and someone else for
Oh,
the for the
If
for
it's
the
Ryan
girl.
Reynolds
Reynolds.
and
Okay,
Ryan
that
Reynolds again. They're both Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're both Ryan Reynolds. They both sound the exact same. Even the girl. Nobody questions
I would
it,
take
though.
that.
It's
I would
the
take
old,
that. I would
it's
be
the
happy with
only
that.
bit of voice acting though, right at the gate, and it's just this Pikachu standing there. Hello and welcome to the world of Pokemon. It's just this whole spiel.
I would love that.
They have the
More
possibility
Ryan
to-
Reynolds.
They have the potential to do something really silly and stupid, and everyone would hate it.
I don't. I hope they do voice acting. It'd be nice. I hope they don't do celebrity voice casts.
No, just
If they do, clearly the what you do is you get those Pikachu's voiced by Danny DeVito.
yes.
I'm Pikachu. Hey, kid.
True.
So you want to be a hero, kid?
Came in and started zapping.
Who would the female one be though? What?
Also Danny
Also
DeVito.
Danny
I-
DeVito.
In like a
Yeah.
slightly higher
Very
pitch.
clear. We are casting a single actor for both of them.
Or what if
No,
the
we're
female?
casting a single actor for the entire game.
That's gonna be
I'm
expensive.
Tropios.
You just run in as like Tropios.
Hey,
That's
gloom,
it.
gloom.
Gloom.
Yo,
Hey,
that's
I
the game
smell
I
really
need.
bad.
I think everyone would be satisfied if that was the case, and both the games cost $100 a piece, and people would not be upset about that at all.
No.
And they'd be like, "But we get the voice acting, and it's stupid.
But at what cost?
We're here for it."
Oh, your backpack changes
The
too.
finger on the monkey's paw curls. Okay, there's voice acting.
The finger on the chimchar palm curls in slightly.
Okay, so the wind and waves is going to be cowboys versus pirates.
Cool.
Ooh.
All right,
Okay,
Seth.
okay.
I know what side you've chosen.
Yeehaw! That's is actually a really difficult thing for me.
Because
Do I
it's
tap
both.
into my native-born Texan, or do I yar har fiddly dee? Like this is the question.
Look, Seth, this is you need to buy both games. Play
Yeah.
through Wind as your true self, your soul,
Yep.
and then do the other as a Vel roleplay game.
Pretty much.
I already live in
States
the
only,
South.
boy.
I don't want to deal with more cowboys.
Well, we need them for the Ponyta Express. It's not going to deliver
Yeah.
itself. Come on
I
now.
also be a
I mean, we
big
already know
fan from
Dynamo's in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And Mega Electrons exists. If we get Megas in the game.
Yeah. Oh
This
my
is
God.
true.
If Megas come back in this? Oh, they won't because they've got champions now. But oh.
Yeah. What if they
Probably
do
not.
it? What
Never
if they
know.
do it like with Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? It's just like post game stuff.
Well, no, because what
that
they
is
need
sick.
that's a whole lot of testing for what's going to be a post game thing, and they need to feed the megas they need to feed champions another gimmick.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be
stuff
such
from
a wildly
Champions, yeah.
chaotic format.
Wait. Champions had some info.
Oh, okay.
Finally.
They went with posting stuff in the Meows.
Oh, holy mackerel!
So
Yeah,
in
this is a
recruiting
big one.
Pokemon and Champions, instead of catching Pokemon and Champions, you recruit them from the roster ranch. You
Okay.
can recruit
Which
Pokemon by
is
using BP.
the
to select from
roster
a roster
ranch.
of random Pokemon.
Otherwise known as the gotcha system. This is how it will make its money.
What are you seeing?
Well, it is like you'll be able to meet a new lineup of Pokemon without using VP every 22 hours. So you either wait or you pay to get what you need.
Yeah.
Or you transfer it in from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When home compatibility.
It's just, like they're doing a lot of things that just make it look like it's
Oh,
not
someone
gonna
found the
be
abilities
good.
of the megas, the Mega Kalos.
Oh,
that was fast.
Sigma Smoke posted it in Smogon. It appears to be
What are they?
bulletproof for Chespin, levitate for Witch, and protein for Greninja, of course.
Actually, that's exactly what I would have guessed. So
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm throwing up. What the hell?
I like that for Greninja that they said it's okay. Just
you can keep it.
He doesn't need anything new.
But since
break
his
what is
tongue is on the
broken.
ground, he's still affected by the earthquake.
Yeah. You know, I
He's
just had
licking the ground.
You know, I just had because I keep looking at that still image of the Gyarados cloud.
Delphox.
On
Yeah.
and everything. And it just screams to me like Sea of Thieves style world event.
LOL.
Oh
yeah.
my god, yeah.
Like
that, or I'm getting like Mega Necrozma looking at us the whole entire freaking time vibes.
I think maybe like a raid thing. You just go to the weird clouds and fight the Pokemon.
That's what I'm saying, like world event and the clouds on the markers.
Champions.pokemon.com. Okay, there's a website.
I kind of like that idea just because it feels a little bit more natural to the world.
It looks like you'll be able to move Pokemon out of basically you play with your the Pokemon in home. Like you're not transferring them in and out.
You're not
it's just tied to that account.
No,
if they're in your home thing, you can access them basically.
And because this is also an app, they need a way for people to be able to get Pokemon.
Yeah.
So like the gotcha system will exist and probably suck, but it's also completely irrelevant to how the majority of people are going to use it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the other one, y'all. See ya on the other side.
Yeah, that's what
I should probably because we're gonna head to work soon. So
I need to close
out this one.
I need to close out this
just
one.
visiting.
Yeah. Bye.
See you guys. So yeah, much more insightful rhetoric from those guys. They know what they're talking about, and I highly suggest everybody check them out as well. But I am looking at that Gyarados in the sky over there to the right. Can't help but notice that. You wonder what else you're going to be seeing in the clouds. But like I said, IGN is going to have a freaking fit with this one. 5 out of 10, way too much water for them. Oh, I'm excited for this. I'm a simple man. I'm easy to please. I'm curious. I want to know more about this one because clearly, as you can see, there's going to be complete water traversal as well. 3 out of 10, not enough land, if anything. I kind of like, though, that they're not tipping their hand too much with this. We get what the region looks like, and we get our starters. That's it. I mean, we get what the trainers look like, and we get 2 new Pikachu variants, which I'm still, despite Windichu and Wavechu being their official names, I'm still calling them Pika Dad and Pika Mom, because that's how they were first introduced to me. Plus, it's simpler that way. Ugh. But good presentation overall. I like that one of my predictions, the Coliseum games, was half correct. Nothing out of the black and white sphere though, so a little bit disappointed on that. But overall, what I was shown was what I was expecting. Though I am a little bit surprised that for it being the 30th, it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. Now, do you want the obvious flying type or water type box legendary? Depends on what they look like. Because if you told me that, if you didn't show me what Dialga and Palkia looked like, I wouldn't have been able to pick which one I would have gone with, despite knowing their types. Because types mean generally nothing in my prerogative. It's all about looks and how they handle and what they do. So the fact that we have absolutely nothing to go off of as far as what our Wind and Waves legendary is concerned, we will see later down the line. No doubt, like during the summer when not E3 is happening and Pokemon have their Treehouse Direct during that time, we know we're going to get more information about Winds and Waves. No doubt we will get new Pokemon shown. We will probably get the legendaries seen, but not correctly identified or in depth or anything. We'll get a name for the region. We'll get much more information in the coming months. But the fact that it has a 2027 release, I'm just curious as to what quarter of 2027 it's going to show up. So, there is that. But overall, good presentation, to say the least. Very good presentation. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take just a slight break for a little while. I know we've been going for an hour and 30 minutes, but I wanted to focus this one on the direct specific, so I'm going to go offline for a little bit. I'm going to grab some food, and then I'm going to hop back on and start Fire Red as a separate stream all in and of its own. So that's the way I'm going to roll with it. So stay tuned on that front. I will be back momentarily. By momentarily, I mean it'll be like less than an hour, but not more than that. So I will be back for our Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. So see you in a little bit, guys.